Hold on.
So this is audio settings, speakers for our go.
Okay, that's not how you started this before.
Well, this is the problem with my wife.
There you go.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
Because I had to hit.
Your wife is getting booed?
Yeah, because she got mad at me because she had a Zoom meeting and she was using the computer, but she didn't switch Zoom accounts. And she's like, well, you should leave it on my account. It's like, fine, I'll switch it back when you're done. I didn't realize that was the level of incompetence I'm dealing with.
Oh, calling your wife incompetent. Wow.
Happy 22nd anniversary, by the way.
That's right. Happy 22nd anniversary.
So, no, it's one of those things. Some people can do tech stuff and some people can't, and she can't. So I should know better. It's been 22 years, Greg. I've been fixing everything when it comes to that stuff. I mean, she fixes physical things, but
yeah.
Greg, you threatened to quit the podcast after the results of Saturday night's main event.
I have, in fact. Boy, I tell you, it's getting hard to watch wrestling.
I have some ideas today on how to fix SmackDown.
Oh, I thought it was to try to how you were going to keep me on the show.
Oh, I've already accepted that if we go back to 3 hours, that you're going to lose your mind.
Among other things, yes.
So that comes out of a podcast for Triple H this week where they talked about 3 hour SmackDowns.
I did not see that, and I don't believe it.
I'll find the clip this week so that you can have it for next week.
I don't want to believe it. Don't give me shit like this, Brad.
I think that the thought is that people want more wrestling heading into WrestleMania.
No, I absolutely not. I don't want the wrestling we have right now going into WrestleMania.
Well, there's stuff that happened tonight that you'll be happy with.
Is there?
Oh, let's leave them on the cliffhanger and play the theme song.
SmackDaddies, the revolutionary podcast in sports entertainment is proud to die for the great. The SmackDaddies. Podcast and sports entertainment is proud to die for the Greg. The SmackDaddies.
Well, hello, friends, and welcome to your SmackDown review for The Hub. I am Brad the Dad, and running shotgun with me is my tag team partner, Greg, Father Feltham.
Bless you, my son.
Do you want to talk about other things, Greg?
Yes, I do.
So did you see the picture? I'm going to see if I can find it for you. Of the accident in Newfoundland. So there's been high winds here in Nova Scotia and all Atlantic Canada.
Yes. This is, I believe I sent this picture to you, actually.
The Tim Hortons crushing a car.
Yes, I was gonna say, like, the person took the drive-through literally when he took out the sign, but no, it was a windstorm. Yeah, it was crazy there. They had a weather bomb come through, and we thought we were going to get some of it, but we really didn't, which was, I mean, great for us. But like 170-kilometer-an-hour winds, it was just nuts.
No, we're getting is rain.
Yeah, we've had rain the last little while. I mean, we needed it. We still need it, but it's been like that, and we probably need it even more right now as there's a water main break not far from my house. So my water pressure has gone to hell in the handbasket, and God knows how much we've leaked out over the last little bit. But
you know what will make that better, Greg?
What will make that better?
We'll privatize it.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. We can do that.
Let's take public utilities and privatize them. I'm sure that'll have no effect on quality.
No negative consequences whatsoever. So, Brad, you remember how last week we watched this show and we were like, "Dear God, this is the worst thing we've ever seen."
Oh, this is not worse. This was not worse than last week.
No. But last week, remember how we were saying that?
Yeah.
So SmackDown last week was down 18.7% from the previous week. They'd lost almost 20% of their audience. Now, granted, there was the Blue Jays Game 6 on at the same time, and I don't know, Halloween. But yeah,
and the arena was half empty.
The arena was half empty, but yeah, down 20% last week. Like that's crazy.
They didn't learn, Greg. Why would you do a film on Halloween night?
I mean, you could make it a lot more fun. You could do this. You could encourage like costumes and stuff like that. But I guess they've run into issues with licensing and all that stuff. But they could have done stuff.
They should have done stuff.
Yeah, they really could.
It was so. The reality is that was the lowest rated SmackDown in a long time. There was nowhere to go but up, Greg. Nowhere except that the night after you got the picture from hell, which was CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Ricky Saints, and Jade Cargill, all with world titles.
Oh my.
Greg, yeah. Jade won the world championship. I gotta shout out somebody as we're talking. You go ahead. You talk about how much you love the fact that Jade won the world title.
I did not even watch Saturday Night's Main Event. And now I had absolutely no desire to go back to watch this. The only good thing I can say about Jade Cargill winning that championship was the post earlier online this week when it was pointed out that she's the first Jamaican wrestler to win a world championship, and Kofi Kingston is like, hold on a minute. You know what? Never mind.
I want to give a shout out to at Tristan Cream 7051. He's been commenting on our videos this week.
Okay.
I didn't realize the username until I read it out loud, which makes it even better. He's been commenting and he said he hates Jade with a fiery passion. And it's like, and the MFTs. I'm like, oh boy, do we have a podcast for you?
Yeah. You can send your donations this way to help support. No. Because that's all I do here is I crap on this apparently. But
nobody wants us to be happy, Greg. Like I've been looking at the YouTube numbers. We've gotten some views on our shorts. The happy shorts, nobody likes. They only want us to be pissed off and bitter.
That's why I'm here. I am pissed off and I am bitter because Brad, I don't know how I can continue to watch this crap.
Well, you get a special assignment coming up, I hear.
I am going on special assignment and we'll see if I come back from it. That's the worst part of special assignments now, Brad, is like, do I really come back?
Well, I have a fun event. So Maddie will be turning 19. Apparently we're going to go watch Wicked on the Friday leading into the that. So I won't be watching SmackDown on the Friday, but I've decided that we're going to record that day in the afternoon. I'm going to get a smattering of alcoholic beverages. Trez is away. And we're going to sit down in the afternoon and watch SmackDown and then record a podcast.
So just a programming note for everyone out there. That will be not next weekend, the 14th. It'll be the show that's airing on the 21st. You'll get the podcast late on the 22nd. With
insanity with two people with a rampant ADHD drinking while recording a podcast. Yes, I might even do that one as a special and not make Maddie record afterwards. We'll just do a watch along.
Listen, I am all for whatever this is going to look like. I am on special assignment that week. So yes, definitely.
The SmackDown watch along. You'll already know whether I will start the show by saying whether you should be watching this. And at the very least, you could wait and watch the episode and get some laughs out of us being ridiculous.
Yes. Yeah. And we're probably going to, we're probably going to definitely want to save some extra for that one, because that's going to be a fun episode to listen to.
It'll be fun for everybody. Okay, let's do SmackDown because there is some stuff on this show that I will say was very good. And there's some stuff in this show that was, oh my God, what were you thinking?
Okay, let's go through it because I'm curious to see what you enjoyed and what you didn't. There's some things I would agree I enjoyed, and there's other things on the show that I was like, really? But so let's see.
Okay, recap 1. Gregory, Saturday night's main event. You didn't watch. I did. It was not bad. I will say that. But I'm going to tell you, I watched it on YouTube at 1.5, which probably fixed 90% of the show.
That's not the worst idea. I'm not going to lie.
The main event was abysmal, and that's up. And I put nothing on CM Punk for that one. Jey Uso, like when he's losing, he puts his boo boo face on.
Yeah, I had no desire to watch it. Like absolutely no desire. So would we have 3 different championship matches on Saturday night's main event?
Yeah, and 2 we had. Wait, Jade won. I'm trying to think. Did anybody else? Oh yeah, I guess there's a new champion because it was vacant. Finally lost his title again.
Yeah, he really is the best champion. You know,
undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
They keep, WWE keeps going back to vacant when they can't get a new star over.
That's fair. That's very fair. That's very, very fair.
That is definitely one of the clips this week. Then Cody Rhodes comes out. Adrenaline's in his soul. And he's moving on, Greg. He's done with Drew.
Okay. And so I watched SmackDown in 3 different parts. And as I watched this last night, actually live, I said to myself, he's moving on from Drew. And then we'll kind of get through this intro here. And I'm like, he's moving on from Drew, but he's not moving on from Drew. And I'm willing to bet good money that he's not going to move on from Drew. So Brad, take us through the rest of the segment here.
Hey, wait, this is a good segue, Greg, because this should be like one of the reoccurring themes of SmackDown. Never, like, we need to start a list of things you do not say on SmackDown. I'm moving on from you is definitely on that list.
Okay. All right.
Do you know why?
Because it never happens.
And okay, so Carmelo Hayes said, I'm moving on from you.
Yep.
That worked out well for him.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there's been tag champions that have said, I'm moving on from you. Never ends.
Yep.
And also, I'm moving on from you is like a trigger word for Drew McIntyre. So basically, Cody says he's moving on. He wants a new challenger. So he's going to go sit in the crowd, which I thought that was the coolest thing ever. What a good idea. Cody's going to go sit in the crowd. And then instead, Damian Priest comes out and he is all fired up and he wants a match. He's ready to prove that he's ready. And when he gets in his face, Zelena gets in the way and she just slaps the crap out of Cody. And then Cody's like really ready to fight. I'm like, what is he going to do? Hit Zelena? She's 50 pounds soaking wet.
Right.
And Nick Aldis just pops out and decides, hey, guys, I've never booked a 2-hour show in my entire life. I mean, if this show goes back to 3 hours, I have no idea how I'm going to program this whole thing. But thank God you guys came out, because if not, the last 15 minutes was going to be me standing in the ring tap dancing to kill the last segment of the show.
Thank God that this happened, because otherwise... and it's funny, we'll talk about that a little bit later, because at one point my wife joined me and she has some similar ideas on WWE. So let's continue. But yeah, like once I saw the segment, I was like, Cody is moving on from Drew McIntyre. I'm like, okay, so we're gonna holla player. We're gonna have a match here at the end of the night. Let's see. Do we think that match is going to be just Cody versus Damian Priest versus Aleister Black? No, we don't think that's what's going to happen.
It's never going to happen. But you know what? You remind me. It's not that Nick Aldis is a bad GM. No. He's not a bad GM. He's actually a really good GM. He's pretty unbiased. He's pretty fair, but he is in the vein of Teddy Long. Don't book an entire show.
Only book half a show and then just throw shit together on the fly.
As one does.
All right.
I've decided this is how I'm going to live my life, Greg. I'm only going to plan half of my life and let the rest of it fill up with Teddy Longshire up and putting me in tag matches.
Just going to throw tag matches out there. You're going to face The Undertaker this week.
That would be so great. You're going to go one-on-one with The Undertaker in a podcast segment.
All right.
Greg, all of your favorites come in. Yes. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte walk in, and then Jade walks in, and I'm like, oh God, Greg. I can hear Greg breaking furniture across town.
Here's what I'm laughing to myself as we see the entrances here. I'm like, it's thankful that these people made it through TSA with the flights that have been canceled now in the US due to the month-long plus government shutdown. These walking segments might be them leaving their houses at this point just to fill TV time because no one can make it to TV.
They're going to have to book matches regionally.
Yeah, maybe. Who knows? Everything's coming out of Florida.
You know what? They're all the matches are back in the Performance Center with the big fan.
Yeah.
They're ready. Like, they could do it, Greg.
All right.
So Ilya Dragunov is walking through as well, and he's getting himself fired up. My favorite part of this is if you go back and watch and pause, I'm sure you fast forwarded through this, but you should pause because if you watch, there's two guys in the background and they're just WWE employees with their WWE shirts on, just having coffee.
Oh, I didn't notice that, but this is the only thing I liked in this segment was the walking ended up with him and Jason Mateo having the interaction backstage with Dragunov, then him coming through Gorilla. The one I thought you were
it wasn't JC Mateo. This is Tama Tonga.
This is Tama? Okay, I thought it was JC Mateo. My bad.
No, it's because Tama's all sleek, and Tama's the guy that came back with the new finisher. And the only problem with this is there's only, like, if you take Solo out, because Solo's a good wrestler, but if you put Solo over here, okay?
Yeah.
There's four other guys. JC and Tama are the only ones that can wrestle. Tala Tonga and Tongaloa, they're both big.
Yeah. But I loved the transition from the walking segment to the interaction to the through Gorilla, the seeing Michael P.S. Hayes there through the Gorilla, which is where I thought you were going with that segment. And then straight out to the ring. I enjoyed that piece of cinematography there. But who were the WWE employees in their shirts? They're
Teamsters or something. They're just dudes in WWE shirts. They're probably the ring crew. They're just sitting there drinking coffee.
Oh, fair enough.
It was just one of those things. They're laughing and having a good time. It's the contrast. They're laughing and having a good time. And Ilya's like pissed off and trying to get fired up for a fight.
He's firing on up. Okay.
Ilya Dragunov, the Mad Dragon, is going to face Tommaso Ciampa. At least that's what we think of. And no, he's a jackass. And Ilya is legitimately ducking Ciampa. And I love the fact that Ciampa calls him out for it. So instead, we're getting Gargano, which I knew was going to be a great match because you guys can both go. And right. Gargano will take sick bumps.
I loved Corey Graves on commentary tonight, or he's on color commentary, and talking about him and Johnny Gargano wrestling 20 years ago. Like, it's that little bit of extra that you get from someone like a Corey Graves or a Wade Barrett that really helps sell it.
And the best part is they've wrestled most of the guys on the roster right now.
Right.
And Gargano, those snap suplexes that start this match that Gargano's eating from Dragunov, those are gross.
Yeah, definitely.
There was brutal chops throughout this. At one point, Gargano hits a kick to the back of the head and a Poison Rana. And then there's a ton of Dragunov just pummeling him. But the highlight comes when Johnny jumps out of the ring and hits a DDT on the floor, rolls him back in and hits the one final beat. And I think that's going to be it after the Candice LeRae interference. But no, we get Ilya rallying, and then he pulls Gargano from the outside into the ring off the middle rope for a suplex and an H-bomb. Yeah. The H-bomb's growing on me, Greg. It's a simple finisher that just puts an S. He's never using it as it's the final thing he does. It's like the Rock's people's elbow. It's something he can do to anybody.
It's the surprising part for me here is that there was no Ciampa out causing interference, causing him to lose like in a DQ or something.
No, this is going to lead to something down the road. But how many times is he going to duck Ciampa is the real question.
Yeah. Yeah. This one was shorter though than what the other Ilya Dragunov open challenges have been, and I'm not opposed to that.
It doesn't have to be long, and I don't think Ciampa could take 5 more minutes of getting pummeled.
Yeah, that's not wrong either.
Sammy interrupts Nick Aldis in the back. Sammy wants to get back in, but he's not cleared. But he's not going to stand aside and watch the MFTs do their dastardly things.
That's fair.
Greg, I have a bad feeling this is your War Games match.
I do too, but this is the segment of the night.
Oh, what comes in afterwards?
This, yes.
R-Truth comes in and he wants to be in the John Cena retirement tournament. And he wants to make sure his balls are in the tumbler. And instead he says, I'm putting my balls in your hands, and pulls out 2 tumbler balls and gives them to Nick Aldis. And Nick Aldis struggles through this whole segment, Greg.
Yes, he does. But the line of the segment, when Nick Aldis tells him that his name is already in the tumbler, R-Truth, straight face, looks at him and says, that's okay. I don't want your balls touching my balls anyway. And that is where we have tonight's episode title.
Just completely out of context, and to the credit of 2 guys who killed themselves in the ring, like both very good wrestlers, former NWA champions, and they're now getting paid to just be amazing.
And Brad, you can play the sound effect right now.
Wait, which sound effect?
Well, what did we just have here from R-Truth? What is he?
Oh, okay. I know which one you want.
He's a goddamn national treasure. You damn right he is. He's a goddamn national treasure.
The best part is that pause. I'm getting rid of that pause and post. Or maybe not. Fair. Maybe it's a surprise. Recap 2.
Boo.
Yeah, Jade wins the title. Greg loses his shit. You know what the worst part about this is? Tiffy's gone for a while.
Yeah, no Tiffy tonight.
I don't think we're seeing her for weeks. Like, that's the pattern they now have on the show. You lose a title, you go away. So, yeah. Or you become the challenger and you build up and then you go away. Because on the milk carton tonight, also the Street Profits.
Yes.
So It's a good thing that BFAB has other friends.
I guess.
Well, maybe not. We'll see how that plays out later. So I love the fact Johnny's in the back with, like, they can't find the poor guy ice. He's just there with a water bottle on his neck.
That's right.
And Braxton comes in, gives him a hard time, and makes fun of Ciampa for being a jackass. It was everything I wanted. That was all I needed. Those guys are great. And they're building up a tag team division without having to make the guys kill themselves.
Yeah.
This show is getting, when it comes to the mid card, I mean, there's no main event scene. There's Cody and everybody else. But the mid card, they're doing a really good job of building it up.
Yeah, I would agree.
I mean, if you took the MFTs out of this equation, this would be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. But you know what they're not doing a good job of?
The women's division?
The women's title and Jade Cargill winning.
They got one thing right, Greg.
They didn't let her talk.
That's right. She came out. She walked to the ring. She looked like $1 million. And then she said,
No. She did not look like $1 million. She looked like a Temu Rhea Ripley is what she fucking looked like.
Well, you're not wrong. She literally is wearing the spike stuff that Rhea wears, which somebody should give her a note. It's like, we have one.
We already have this.
Right. And unless she's doing it on purpose to build up to a match, then don't do it. I will say I am enjoying the fact that she is, except for the fact that her face is messed up from that scar, and she now makeups like the scar in.
Oh, does she?
Yeah, if you look at her eyebrow, there's like a little mark right here where that scar is. And it's always a distinct color from whatever color she's wearing.
Fair.
Good for her.
Yeah.
So this doesn't lead to anything other than Charlotte Flair and Alexa come out and Jade mouths off to them, which is stupid.
Stands like stands there like while Charlotte and Alexa are trying to go to the ring, and Charlotte turns back to go back towards her, and Alexa pulls her towards the ring. But like, you look so second fiddle to Charlotte by doing this, by standing there and watching.
Also, you're stupid because even if you think you can take Charlotte, you're not. Alexa can come in from behind. They're a tag team. You're screwed. No one wrestler, unless you're the Big Show fighting two smaller guys, you're not winning. And even then, I would argue they just have to go for your legs.
Right. So no, this was terrible.
You know what's not terrible? Chelsea Green.
And her backstage segment.
This was so good.
Do you mean your backstage segment or Chelsea Green on a backstage segment after NXT on Tuesday?
Oh, I have that in my notes as well, because there's so many things. Like Chelsea Green, like the whole interaction with her and her husband online was hilarious.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't see an interaction with her. I saw her husband commenting essentially with a video of Chelsea and her
She got pied during the segment in NXT in the main event.
That is not what she got.
Well, you can say the word. Go ahead, Greg.
She got creamed, is what she said.
Right. And then Matt Cardona responded with, when she said, "I've never been creamed so hard," Matt Cardona responded with the "always ready" lines from his own theme song.
Right.
And
made me chuckle so much. I showed that to my wife last night.
So did I. And then I showed the other part, which was the part that made my wife belly laugh. Chelsea responds way down in that thread, "Is this because I used the word creamed?" And he responds with, "Woo, woo, woo, you know it."
Oh, I never saw that part. That's amazing.
He knows his brand. And if he's not in this John Cena tournament, there's something wrong.
That's amazing on so many levels. Yeah. Chelsea and Matt Cardona. Yeah.
Like at some point, bring Matt in, because I think if they're this funny online, can you imagine what they'd be like just riffing backstage with R-Truth in the mix?
Oh, God.
This would be.
You'd never get it on air.
But the stuff on WWE.com would be so good. Put them on Netflix. Netflix seems to let a little more slide.
But then we'd lose it.
Oh, yeah. Well, then we'd have to talk to the Raw Dogs, Eric B and Randy C, who I hear are on the comeback trail. We can maybe make a little switchy.
Oh, yeah.
For Chelsea. Don't worry, SmackDown's go back to 3 hours. Raw will be the short show in the new year.
I will retire if Raw goes back to a 3-hour show. I'm telling you now.
SmackDown.
Or SmackDown, sorry. SmackDown goes back to 3 hours.
NXT doesn't sound so bad to review.
You've heard it here first.
Okay, so anyways, let's go back to Chelsea Green, because Chelsea Green comes in and she's talking about her new AAA tag team title with Ethan Page. I love that they've just accepted the fact that it's not, but that's what they say. Call it in Mexico, AAA. And and now she wants to be the greatest ever North American champion.
I'm surprised she hasn't called it the AAA as in EH.
Oh, that's even better. But she wants to be the champion of North America. She wants her U.S. title back. Anyways, this goes great, Greg.
So, okay, legitimately, I forgot that we were getting Chelsea Green in a match for the U.S. title tonight.
You have to use that in air quotes, Greg. Match.
I legitimately forgot that that's what we were getting today, and I got spoiled on this because basically after this Nia Charlotte match, I shut it off for the night.
Oh, okay. So, anyways, it was great. This segment was fantastic, and she talks about being the first ever, fourth ever, longest reigning champion. And they said, "Wait, didn't Julia just pass you for length? Holidays don't count."
That's brilliant.
Which could be another alternate title for this. Holidays don't count. Another title for the episode. So this was perfect. This was everything I needed. And then she's talking about how she was going to bring prestige back and be the greatest singles champion of all time. And of course, Jade's right behind her.
Right.
And she backpedals like a cowardly heel that she is. And they leave. Mm-hmm. And then everybody's heading towards the locker room and Jade cuts off B-Fab. And then B-Fab, like an idiot, mouths off to the big bully.
Right.
Well, this seems to be B-Fab's lot in life. Time to get beat up again.
Yep, that's what we're gonna get next week.
But have you noticed that we have all of a sudden a women's tag team division?
Do we?
Let's go through the next match and then we'll go through all the tag teams. I will list them for you. There's a lot of them.
Okay.
Okay,
right.
So Flair and Nia next. And this is brutal. Was my first note to you, Greg, because this match, Michael Cole starts by lying to us and saying, every time they meet, it's a classic. Michael Cole.
Yes. No, it is. This is a classic. This is a classic what not to do.
If we were doing a worst of show for the year, this match is definitely in the running, along with several other Nia Jax matches.
I will tell you, my wife had absolutely hated Nia Jax's gear here.
It's so unflattering.
The leather print was terrible on it with the red.
Can I also say she has lost a lot of weight.
Sure, yeah, she has.
But this gear is not flattering for her.
No, this does not help. I don't know why.
She's in great shape. There's stuff in the ring she can do now that she could have never done a few years ago. And she is a way better wrestler. The problem is like, I don't know if it was rhythm with them. Like, they just could not do stuff. Charlotte hits a crossbody while trying to get the crowd to react. It's like, Charlotte, that's not your brand. You are not supposed to get the fans to like you.
Yeah.
She chops. At one point, Nia, she hits the nastiest moonsault. Charlotte lands knees first across Nia's midsection. And it just looks like, ouch. Charlotte's not a small gal to be landing like that on top of you. The other thing was when Nia hangs upside down and Charlotte drops a knee. I'm like, good for you, Nia. That's a tough spot to be in for somebody over 200 pounds.
Yeah.
So she tries to hit the Annihilator and she gets out of the way. The DDT that they try and hit, the running up the rope one, Charlotte has to do the shuffle step 3 or 4 times. That was not smooth. Cut that one from there. But this all is for Lash Legend to appear and just ragdoll Alexa like she's China. And China and Terry Runnels from my childhood. And that's it. That's over. Distraction, and Nia gets the win.
Yeah, so we're getting Lash Legend.
I'm not opposed to this. Lash is a good wrestler.
So my wife, when she saw this, was saying that the color of the maroon in Lash's outfit would have better suited Nia in her outfit.
And Lash would look better in the red.
Probably.
Lash has red gear. She looks great.
Okay.
So I'm looking. So this is when I get to my tag division. So we have Nia and Lash. Okay. We have the Kabuki Warriors.
We'll get to that in a second. I didn't even realize they were on this brand.
They're not on this brand, but the women's tag team titles float. So you get to float.
Oh, that's fair. Okay.
So we also have the Judgment Day 2.
Okay.
Okay. We also have the Seeger Hervis.
Yeah.
And we have Julia and her manager.
We'll see.
Okay. And that's more women's tag teams than there are on the Raw's men's division.
I guess so.
And that's not counting. There's a few other makeshift ones you can put together. So I am. Oh, and we forgot about BFAB and Meechin, who every division needs somebody who can take pinfalls all the time.
I guess.
Greg, but still, that's more tag teams than we've seen in forever.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay, another recap. Greg, I love the idea of this tournament.
The last time is now tournament. Yeah, so this is when we watched this little this segment here, and this is when my wife was kind of going on about the balls in the tumbler because she was not here for the R-Truth segment, unfortunately.
I know that's you know what, that's a date night. You need to show her that. That's a date night and give her some ideas. It gives her some ideas of balls and tumblers.
Yeah, I don't necessarily want my balls touching her balls, apparently, or vice versa.
But there is something you want her to touch.
Yeah, listen. So anyhow, as we were watching that segment, and she's kind of looking, and she's like, so we get the reveal of the first one of the Miz versus Jey Uso, and she's like, she's even calling the camera cuts where it's not actually showing. She's like, why don't you actually show them, especially where this is pre-recorded, them pulling out these. And I'm like, sweetheart, I'm like, the Tumblr has nothing in it. All those pieces of paper are blank.
Yeah, this
Like,
is
oh.
well, but the funny part is they have for like Royal Rumbles, they roll the tumbler and the pail out, and they just know what the name's supposed to be. That's the bit.
Yeah, but she didn't have that. I'm like, yeah, these are all blank. Like they will be whatever it is.
So Jey Uso versus the Miz. I love this, and let me call this. I think this is I don't love the fact Jey Uso's winning.
Oh, I don't know if he will.
Carmelo Hayes, is going to interfere and cost Miz the match so that their feud can continue.
Maybe a DQ.
Oh my gosh. Okay, LA Knight versus the Surprise. Let's play what if. Who are we getting? I mean, it's probably Joe Henry. That's the obvious one.
Oh, that's a really good choice. I actually was liking your
Zach Ryder.
Matt Cardona. Zach Ryder, yeah.
That's who it should be, but I'm telling you, I have a bad feeling it's gonna be that. Or, the other rumor is Obafemi, which I'm not opposed to.
Here's the thing: it doesn't matter anyway because it's going to be in the end Gunther.
Right, Gunther is this 16-man tournament? This is like a huge tournament.
It is, yeah.
So we don't even know some of the people. There should be some more surprises. I think it's smart of them to have a surprise for next week, so Greg has something to look forward to. Or be disappointed in.
Well, we'll find a new way to be disappointed. Don't you worry.
But it doesn't matter. Whoever it is coming out and eating a pinfall to, they're eating a pinfall. It's going to be a big old.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to give you the other one, Greg, which is I am wondering if the WWE is intentionally trying to make us think that Edge is coming out because they released the best of Edge and John Cena matches on WWE online this week.
Yeah, spoiler, it's not going to be Edge.
Contracts are a thing, people.
Yeah.
Especially when maybe they'll make a deal. We get to use Edge for this match and he'll lose, and you get Andrade. That's a fair trade. You get Andrade, can start working right away.
Yeah, I guess.
I actually had in my notes, Juliet, with this next match, Greg. I had in my notes for you, Greg punchline about Zack Ryder, because Julia and Kiana James versus Chelsea Green and Alba Fire, the Secret Service. And whatever's going on with Piper, get well, Piper. I miss Piper.
Yeah, I hope that she's able to get healthy and stuff again.
I was really hoping Trez. I was really hoping, Greg.
Wow.
That was bad. It was Freudian slip.
Yeah.
I was really, because when I was on to Trez with this, because I saw that she's not well, and I was like, I was just hoping she was pregnant.
No, it's a neck issue. That's what I've heard.
Okay, then this sounds like a good time to get spragged up.
Maybe, but yeah, it's not good from what I've heard. Like it is career threatening. Yeah, hopefully she's okay.
Meanwhile, go back to our last segment about rumors of people could be back. Apparently, there was a segment before the show started where we were seeing our buddy, one of our personal favorites, Kevin Owens, working out at the PC, and he's looking svelte. So maybe
I was going to say, well, he also went to a Panthers game, I think, this week with one of his good friends who may or may not have a list.
Oh my gosh, that would be so good. Actually, that's what should happen. Let's put them back together and let them run a faction. There's a whole bunch of NXT guys that are ready to come up, like Obafemi and Trick Williams. Let's put together. No, that's a bad idea. Never mind.
I was gonna say you could call them the best friends. Oh no, wait.
But Jericho having a faction where it's a bunch of NXT guys, as long as they're all not one ethnicity and Jericho's the token white dude, that's a bad idea. That's a bad idea.
I mean, maybe you could just appreciate Jericho, like have like a group of people together who could just appreciate Jericho, like a cadre or a society, if you will.
So we get our Lash Legend and Nia Jax promo, which is actually pretty good. I gotta say, Lash Legend and Nia as a tag team, I love the fact that they're going to take the two giant women that are dicks and they're just going to be bullies. Also, Greg, how do you feel about the bougie bully?
I think that I wanted to find vodka as I heard it.
Oh, it's alliteration, Gregory. It's fine.
Listen, I love me some alliteration. That is my personal favorite. I actually alliterated something this week for a hockey match I was calling when two of the worst teams in the league were having what I called the battle for the basement. But bougie bully, oof.
I like the hair flip and the walk. Like those girls, badasses. I love it.
All right,
Greg, US title match. This match, nothing happens. Like other than Chelsea Green eating receipts. Like she owes a bunch of potatoes to Julia. Julia hit this girl.
She did. I mean, knowing that you're going to lose is probably you're going to take it out a little bit on her, but yeah.
And then when the Kiana James interferes on the outside, Alba Fire comes in for the save with the super kick. And then she gets kicked in the head and Chelsea Green rolls up Julia 1, 2, 3. And of course, Ethan Page is there to celebrate. So
I was going to say now she had her foot on the middle ropes for
great.
leverage.
None of that matters. That's Chelsea Green's brand.
Chelsea Green's brand, right? So on brand. And then the look of sheer shock from Chelsea out the win. It was great. Great TV.
Craig.
Oh, yes.
Okay, so then they celebrate in the crowd, and this is the best thing ever. So let's recap for the folks at home. Ethan Page is the North American champion in NXT. Chelsea Green is the US champion on SmackDown. And they have the Triple A titles, which means they are, as Ethan Page says, the greatest North Americans.
They are, in fact, the greatest North Americans. So there should be merch on that.
Yes, and we need more members of the Secret Service. I think Ethan Page needs his own person to follow him around.
Yeah, what would you call them? Secret Hisvis?
They are the second greatest North Americans.
His verse? I don't know. Yeah, but what would you call she's got her Secret Hervis.
Well, he has like an appreciation society.
We've already done that bit.
Right. Okay. Well, you know what? That's a great homework for the listeners. Suggestions in the comments. You can comment on. Well, maybe I'll put this up as a little clip on socials, Greg, and people can comment. What would Ethan Page's group look like? And he could have a tag team follow him around. A couple of guys. It'd be even fun if he had women as his Secret Service. He could Nia and Lash Legend. There you go. You can have women as his Secret Service.
You could. That'd
be amazing.
I don't know. I'm perishing at the thought at this point of my wife watching a Stephanie Vaquer match with me.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you should do that. That's not good for the marriage.
I don't think so either.
Greg, I knew you were going to lose your mind. The MFTs are in the back and they're all painted up. And Solo says, we still got problems. We got Sami Zayn walking around here. We got the Wyatt Six with our titles and Rey Fenix disrespecting people. And then they leave. And somehow they did not notice the Wyatt Six was just hanging out.
Yeah.
So bad.
So bad.
But you know what? Not bad. Charlotte and Alexa. Alexa's apologizing Charlotte's apologizing for losing the match. Alexa's apologizing for being a distraction. And they're being actual friends. And then Nurse Asuka walks in, pulls down her mask, and mists the two of them into oblivion. And I'm like, this is Asuka. That was great.
That was a surprise for me. I was like, I didn't have that, and I was like, oh, that's brilliant.
This show, more happened in this show than happened in the last 2 weeks in SmackDown.
Yeah. Yeah.
And most of it not in the ring. Although we did get our semi-main was Rey Fenix versus Tala Tonga. And this match is almost good. And it's all Rey Fenix. He's literally wrestling a broomstick.
He is. He really is.
Shinsuke and the machine guns attack before the match. So they take out all the extras. But they leave Solo there. What?
I don't know, man. I wish I could tell you.
This match is Phoenix doing all kinds of crazy flippy stuff. And at one point trying to do a Hurricane Rana. And I'm like, there's no way he can turn over and do this. So he gets powerbombed and then a choke slam. Phoenix is amazing. Tala Tonga is tall.
Yes, we are aware that Tala Tonga is the tall one.
And when he goes to destroy Phoenix after the match, Sami Zayn comes wind sprinting out with a chair. And I smell War Games.
Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah.
Come on, Greg. You should be excited. Your favorite faction is going to basically beat up the mid card of SmackDown.
I just want everyone to lose here.
That's not true. You like Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I don't like him in this, though.
What about Shinsuke Nakamura? Shinsuke Nakamura was a good guy.
Yeah.
Shinsuke and his longtime tag team partner, Rey Fenix.
I listen, just the thought of dragging them down with this. No, I don't want anyone near the MFTs.
Yes, you do. There's one specific team you want near the MFTs. That's the Wyatt Six.
Yeah, that's what we're probably going to get more games. But
Greg, there could be a good thing about this. They could all quickly move and slide over to another brand.
Yeah.
Then we don't have to watch them ever again.
Hopefully. But we've got to watch next week on SmackDown, Jade Cargill versus B-Fab. The last time is now round 1, The Miz versus Jey Uso, and LA Knight versus
Matt Cardona. Come on.
Maybe someone will have to say his name and he won't jump out of a cake.
And throw cream all over Chelsea Green.
Maybe.
In fairness,
always
ready.
Yeah,
always ready. Well, there you go. Zack Ryder. That's what should happen. He comes out and he takes him out and says, "That's what you get for creaming all over my wife."
Oh God. Listen, I'm trying not to make a joke of what happened after SmackDown went off the air last night for All Was Ready.
Wow, they have lots to celebrate.
They do.
Well, and she can literally show up at home just wearing 2 belts, and Zach would be always ready.
Listen, when are you trying to do the whole oh my God, what was her name? Mandy Rose.
Yeah, when Mandy Rose had both titles. I was thinking about that right now.
The Mandy Rose picture. All because I was thinking Amanda Sachs, like her real name, and I couldn't translate to
wrestling
Mandy
again.
Rose. Yeah, to wrestling. I was like.
So Miz comes in and then cuts an amazing promo. We get a Miz Mello recap, which I could play the sound effect, but I'm just like, you know what? He kind of talked over it. And then he said, you know what? I made the IC title relevant. I beat John Cena in the main event at WrestleMania. And no matter what the critics say, no matter what the internet says, I am going to end John Cena's career. And now I kind of want that. I'm not going to lie. I know it's not going to be, but I wanted just for the internet to complain.
So you want to be like that John Cena shirt that's if Cena wins, we complain online.
That is definitely what happens.
Yeah.
Okay, this match is pretty good, except the entire time I'm watching this match, I'm going, there's no point. This is going to not end with a pinfall or a submission or a count out. This is where's the DQ?
Yeah. This is why I'm really struggling to watch WWE right now.
It's right. So let's just go back through. Think about all the good stuff we just watched. if we had ended with anything else in this show, like Chelsea Green wins the US title and that's how we go off,
Right.
we would be like, sure.
Sounds good.
But the problem is they want Cody in the main event, but they don't have anything for Cody to do.
Correct.
Because Jacob Fatu is hurt, and it looks like we're writing off another character.
Yes.
And tell me who the top, if you take out Jacob Fatu and you take out Drew McIntyre, who's your number one contender that's ready to go? Damian Priest?
Maybe.
Aleister Black?
Doubtful now.
I got a terrible idea.
Oh, good. Let's hear that.
Solo Sikoa!
Yeah, I knew that's what you were going to say.
Bo Dallas when he comes back. That's the problem with SmackDown right now. There is nobody outside of Cody. Like Cody is the main event, and you're just like challenger of the month.
Right.
We desperately need somebody to come in and catch fire.
We do.
And win. Like I'll give you a throwback. Let's bring in Obafemi and have him beat Cody like Sheamus beat John Cena. And
maybe,
make a guy.
You could get Ray Phoenix.
You could get Shinsuke. Like there are wrestlers, they're just not pushing them.
Yeah, I mean his best friend, longtime tag team partner,
Ray Phoenix.
Yeah,
and if you put Ray versus Cody, you'd get an incredible thing. It's funny they're putting this John Cena tournament together. What they actually need is to take some of these guys that are in the mid card of SmackDown and have them feud to get a number one contender. I mean, the other thing is you have Sammy, and that's who should be your number one contender.
Listen, where's the milk carton for Javon Evans?
Well, he's back in NXT.
So bring him up for 1 week?
Yes. Because they're going to make he's a long-term project.
Is that what we're going to do with Lash Legend too?
No, Lash is here because the women. We were complaining about the women's division on SmackDown for a while, and now they're like, oh yeah, I guess we should add some characters.
I don't know, man.
Javon Evans, I'm calling it right now. You ready? You can hear it first. He will be the NXT champion on WrestleMania weekend. He will win at the WrestleMania event.
Okay.
He is going to take it from Ricky Saints. He will win. And it may be that he'll win in the best match ever of the year, because I think him and Ricky could have a crazy match. Speaking of which, I might do an NXT review for Deadline coming up, because Deadline has the best match in wrestling right now.
Okay.
It's the scramble match that they have in NXT. I don't even remember the name of it now, but basically you start with two guys and it's a 25-minute match. And when you get pinned, you go to a penalty box. And at the 5-minute mark, wrestler 3 comes in. At the 10-minute mark, wrestler 4 comes in. And at the 15-minute mark, wrestler 5 comes in. So, and then maybe it's 20 minutes, because the last guy only has 5 or 6 minutes to get pins. And whoever has the most pins at the end of it wins.
Gotcha.
And when you get pinned, you're in the penalty box for 1 minute as a break period. And it's a crazy match because there's a elaborate score system, but it works because, I mean, if you pin everybody and everybody's in the penalty box, there's nothing to be done. And sometimes two guys get in the penalty box that don't like each other and stuff happens. So it's a video game style match. Fair. So we've avoided the main event. Okay. Cody and Aleister. Aleister is amazing looking with his matches. I am really loving Zelena as the heel. At one point, they start chanting for Cody, and she pulls her best sensational Sherry and turns around to the crowd and is like, no, no. She's a witch.
Zelena. Sensational Zelena.
Oh, I love it. There we go. She's Scary Sherry.
Scary Sherry.
Anyways,
that's a name I haven't heard in a long time.
I loved Sensational Sherry. Like, she was just a gem. Anyways, none of this matters. Eventually, Drew McIntyre comes down and he doesn't hit Cody. He hits the ref.
Yeah. The same ref who was in the match on Saturday night's main event.
Who screwed him. 100%.
Yeah.
And this breaks down. Down comes Damian Priest. There's a fight in the outside. Aleister Black attacks his eye and escapes Zelena. Damien's dead. Cody is in the ring, and eventually Drew's like retreats. And out comes our good old GM and his friend. I've had it with you, Drew McIntyre. You're suspended.
Right.
So I guess Drew McIntyre wants Thanksgiving off.
I guess maybe. But how long is the suspension going to be?
I'm going to say 2 or 3 weeks. I think he's got some time off coming up. Maybe a wedding.
You think so?
I think he's going to get a couple weeks off. I think this is an excuse for them to do something else and have Drew do something so bad that Cody demands a third match. I don't want that. Actually, what I want is him to end up on the other brand. That's the smart thing to do.
Yeah.
But
I guess.
I don't get it. I don't know what they're doing with Drew McIntyre. I think he should have won on Saturday.
Do you think so?
I think Cody's better in the chase, and you could have Cody win the title back at Rumble and then go in WrestleMania with it.
Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm just kind of done with it all right now.
I'm not done with all of it. I'm just done with the main event scene on SmackDown. But Greg, you got a pair of scissors out. Let's go to the synopsis.
This is your SmackDown synopsis.
I didn't make you listen to the song. I figured we'd just
I'll
put that in post.
I was waiting for the song to come on.
I was like, no, we can put it in post. That's fine.
All right.
Everybody else heard the song. So Greg, let's go back. What do you want to do with Cody coming out?
Honestly, I think we can cut the first. I don't think we need a need for the first segment.
I can't believe that the main segment of the show is just no.
Yeah, it's.
And I'm going to cut all the way through Jade just because I know Greg. I know it's triggering.
Yeah. Thanks. Right up to Ilya Dragunov arriving.
Yeah, and Ilya Dragunov walking through, and his interaction with Ciampa, calling Ciampa jackass, and the Gargano match.
Yeah,
all that's one package. That is definitely the big. Yeah. Because Greg, that's the match of the show.
It was.
What do you want to do with the interaction in the back with Sammy, Truth, and the whole bit?
Oh, you better believe we're keeping this.
He's a goddamn national treasure.
That he is. If he gives us our episode title, you better believe he's a goddamn national treasure.
Oh boy, Greg. I know what you want with the next one.
Go for it.
You're going to say flush, but I'm going to give you this one. Jade.
Yeah.
Go away.
Yeah.
Although they did find a way to hide her very well.
Well, I mean, ish. Again, Temu Rhea Ripley.
Temu Rhea Ripley. Another possible episode title. Chelsea Green, BFAB, all of this stuff in the back.
I will keep this.
I love Chelsea. I love her so much.
You do.
And this also gives us our way for Jade to get a cheap win.
Yes. All right. Then let's go to the Nia Jackson Charlotte segment as Brad has a seizing fit.
Do we bother keeping this because it introduces BFAB, or is this match was not good?
Yeah, no, we can just cut it all.
Oh, Greg. Boo.
Oh, you mean the introduction of Lash Legend? You said BFAB.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, this match can go away. I'm okay with you cutting this match.
The introduction of BFAB can be a digital exclusive.
Yeah, Lash and the whole, and they're talking.
Look, now you got me doing it. Lash Legend, sorry.
In fairness, I got to give WWE credit for one thing. This is the most diverse women's division that they've had in a long time.
I would agree. And I will also give them credit that at least what they're doing is making sense. And the storyline is moving from week to week. If Nia doesn't have any friends, well, Nia does have a friend. So I will give them some storytelling credit here.
And they have found a way to build up the entire division at the same time. Because basically Jade is waiting for her next challenger. Her next challenger should be, God willing, it should be Bianca returning.
Hopefully, but I don't know. She really messed up her knuckles and stuff. So
I'm hoping she can come back. Like I really do. I really want to see Bianca back. So let's Bianca come back. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Greg, what about the Nick Aldis drawing out balls from a container spinning around?
I think anytime that we have Nick Aldis and balls involved, we're gonna have to keep this.
That's a big.
Yeah.
All right, Greg, we're gonna keep going. Julia and Chelsea Green.
Oh, I think we got to keep this.
Well, again, I love her.
Yes.
Greatest North Americans of all time. And big shout out to Ethan Page. I am happy for Ethan Page this late in his wrestling career getting on SmackDown.
Get this woman a towel.
Get them on SmackDown.
Sure.
Maybe next week they'll be on SmackDown and her husband will show up too.
Who knows?
That'd be a great backstage interaction afterwards, even if he loses. Greg.
But you know, we can cut.
Oh, well, yeah. The MFT's just gone.
Yeah.
So, but can we possibly keep Charlotte and the Kabuki Warriors and Alexa and the whole bit?
I was debating keeping it or making it digital exclusive.
Let's keep it. It was fun. We don't get very much of this. Next up, Ray. Okay, never mind. I'm going to go over here and find the sound effect for you.
So, yeah, Ray Phoenix and the Talatonga with the MFTs. And we know it's Talatonga because he's the tall one. There we go.
Yeah, down the shitter.
Yep.
Down the shitter.
Yep.
Poor Ray Phoenix. Ray Phoenix deserves a prize though, because that match still was passable, like beyond passable. Yes. It was actually a good match.
Yes. But 2 power bombs for a win. Mm.
Power bomb and a chokeslam. Who told this guy this is what you need to do to wrestle?
I don't
know. Miz is talking.
Sure.
You know what I was going to say? You can go with digital exclusive, and we'll just play the speed sound.
Yeah, digital.
That's definitely a Mario one. Okay, last up, Greg, our main event: Aleister Black and Cody Rhodes, and Drew getting suspended.
I think this one actually could be speeded because you really only need the ending of this, so you need about 2 minutes of wrestling in the ending.
Yeah. And again, I say this is actually a pretty good SmackDown. It just should have ended with Chelsea Green or anything else. Like this Cody thing is going nowhere because they had a plan. It was Jacob Fatu was supposed to be in the middle of this and he's not well.
Yeah. Now something like that. You're right. If it was the Chelsea versus Julia and Chelsea winning and going off the air, that would be at least a little bit more compelling. But yeah.
WWE, you could tell they filmed a lot of things live today too, because during the MFT interaction in the back, you could hear them chanting for Chelsea. And I was dying. I was like, I don't think WWE wants them to be that happy about Chelsea winning.
Probably not. But listen, we're going to get some good stuff now.
You mean because we're turning off the show and we're moving on with our lives?
No, I meant with Chelsea.
Okay, good. Also, check us out on our socials, SmackDaddies.ca and the YouTubes. We've gotten some love on the YouTubes. Again, I had a follower just like laughing about all of our stuff. The Jay's song appeared there this week, Greg. And who knows? Maybe I will have something that will go up about. I was working on something. I don't know if it'll be done in time, but I have a song about Greg celebrating the awesomeness that is Chelsea Green.
Oh my. I will have to wait and watch that.
Sure. And for all of you who are listening, thank you. Thank you for always following along with us and our shenanigans. And yeah, I think there's some good news on the horizon that we may be rejoined by a Raw team sooner rather than later. And I'm looking forward to things getting back to normal.
All right.
And most importantly, though, I'm looking forward to Randy being well.
Yes. All right. Well, let us call it there, and we'll be back next week, and special episode in 2 weeks' time with potentially drunk Brad and drunk daughter.
Well, not drunk, but definitely we'll be. I'm telling you, the live watch along. Now that I've said it out loud, I think that's the way to go. But let us know in the comments what you want to.
will it into existence.
I will will it into existence. Goodbye, friends.